Alright, I know it's been kind of unboxing central here lately because I can only fish a couple days per week. But I got a package from Smartbaits. I'm going to see what all's in it. There were a couple of things that I ordered from them. They did ask me to be on their ProStaff team, so I accepted. Told them I would try out their baits, see how well they work. If you don't know anything about Smartbaits, it has color changing technology. So I put in an order for a few things. There's some stuff in here that I don't know anything about. But let's see what came in this box for the ProStaff or Smartbaits order. I know of a couple things that are going to be in this box, but there's some stuff that I don't know, it's just like ProStaff kind of perks package. So let's see what all's in here. I'm very interested to see if the color change technology actually helps. Alright, so what we have in the box: Smartbaits hat. It's just a black hat. What else do we have? A t-shirt. Smartbaits t-shirt. Pretty cool looking t-shirt. Let's see what else. Smartbaits decal. It's a nice size decal. It's going to look really good. Probably somewhere on my kayak, but we'll see. May put it on my boat, but we'll see. I fish a lot more out of my kayak than my boat. Alright. Looks like there are a couple hard baits and then there's some soft plastics. Alright, so first hard bait is a jerk bait. Like I said, these are color changing baits. Okay, so they do change color in water, the different temperatures of water. It's a jerk bait. They have their logo on the top. It's a pretty cool looking bait. Obviously, it's not in water, so it's not going to change color, but let's see if it says the color on this one. This is the blue shimmer color. Alright, so all their baits come in these pretty cool packages. So that is the jerk bait. We have a crankbait. This is the Aqua Tiger. This changes from blood red to chartreuse in water. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to get a hold of it so you can see it. So the bottom of that would go from the reddish tint to chartreuse. Again, they have their logo on the top. It's a pretty cool idea. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Oh, it's a pretty nice looking swim bait. This goes from chartreuse to blood red. It is a sun-kissed yellow swim bait. So that is a swim bait. Has rattles in it. It's a pretty cool looking bait. Excited to try these baits out. Oh, come on now. Alright. One more hard. This is a lipless crankbait. They call it a vibe. This is Midnight Reefer color. It goes from blood red to chartreuse as well. So the bottom of it goes from blood red to chartreuse. Now, one thing I do notice is this thing is a lot wider than a regular lipless crankbait, and it's called a vibe. So I'm assuming it has a little bit different action than a regular crankbait. So let's see. All right, so those are the hard baits. Then we got, now everything changes colors. Okay, so these go from electric green to blazing green. Right, so these are green, just green Cincos. Pull one out and show it to you. It's called the Smart Bomb. Right, so it's like a metallic, electric green to a blazing green. Right. Now these also glow in the dark. Not that I fish at night or anything, but they do glow in the dark. It's pretty cool too. What else we have here? We have a straight shooter, right? This changes from watermelon to pumpkin seed. It is the straight shooter. This would be like something for a drop shot. Pretty cool looking bait. Like I said, it goes from watermelon to pumpkin seed color. Alright. So that is the straight shooter. Then we have Swimmin' Jessie, and this is a swim bait. It goes from smoke to black, or from pearl to blue, so the top and bottom both change. Alright. So it's just a swim bait. Pretty cool looking swim bait. Big paddle tail. Pretty cool looking swim bait. I'm excited to use these. This is a 4-inch swim bait. Alright. And we have a pack of another Smart Bomb. So this is like a Cinco. It goes from smoke to June bug. Alright. So I'll show you this color. Alright, so it's just a Cinco. Alright. You can see it's a little bit darker on the top of the bait. Alright. There is one more pack in here. It is another pack of swim baits. These are from blood red to chartreuse. Alright, so it's another swim bait. Come on now. Alright. So the top and bottom change on these. Okay. So the top goes from blue to pearl. Okay. You see how the top is a different color than the bottom. So the top goes from blue to pearl. The bottom goes from red to chartreuse. Another swim bait. So these are pretty cool looking baits. Like I said, it'll be very interesting just to see the color change. There's no way really to tell if the color change hurts or helps unless you're throwing one that does have color change technology and one that does not. But you know, if you're out there just slamming them and you hadn't been with any other bait, then obviously it will make a difference. But it's pretty cool. So there were 2 packages of these swim baits, 2 packages of these Cinco type baits, a pack of the straight shooter, which is more of a like a drop shot type bait, and then 4 hard baits, the swim bait, the lipless crank, a crankbait, and lastly the jerk bait. I think my favorite of all as far as color wise is the jerk bait. That's a pretty sharp looking jerk bait. May throw that some tomorrow when I go fishing. But shout out to Smart Baits. Threw in the t-shirt as well and the hat. So pretty cool looking ProStaff pack there from Smart Baits. I said in another video, but you guys just check into doing it. If you want to do some ProStaff stuff, check into it. There are some perks. There are some, if you don't do a lot of tournament fishing, because I do not, I do want to do some tournaments here and there. I'm not going to turn into a tournament fisherman, obviously, because I don't have a lot of time for that. But if you do want to become ProStaff, if you feel like you want to grow your channel, like I feel like I want to grow my channel and just get it bigger. And I also want to help out companies and see if I can be a successful ProStaffer. Now, a lot of companies, if you are on ProStaff and you're not bringing in any revenue, then they're not going to ask you to be ProStaff again for the next year. Or, you know, you may change your mind and decide you don't want to. My suggestion is to look into companies that have similar thoughts and ideas as you do and send them an email. Just say, that is my suggestion. Just say, I was looking to see if you guys did any ProStaff opportunities. Some will flat out say no. Some will say yes, but not until you get this many followers. Some will just say yes, send your information. It just depends on the company, and it depends on how many they have added recently. So that is my suggestion. If it's something you want to do, if you want to get on to be a ProStaff somewhere, send them an email. Go to their website, check out their website, make sure it's someone that you want to have your name connected to, and do your best to represent that company. I am a ProStaff at several companies. I am not looking to add any more companies to my ProStaff unless it's something like electronics. I'm done with ProStaff as far as tackle, rods and reels. I'm done, not adding any more. So I have Smartbaits is a hard bait, and they have some plastics, but in my thought process, Smartbaits would be the hard bait that I will use as far as for my ProStaff stuff. I have a couple others. Ardent is mainly my reel people. Torque Power Rods is my rods. So there's different ProStaffs that I'm on that I'm not going to be adding any other ProStaff. So I do have a line ProStaff that wanted to send me some line, and they asked if I would test it out and stuff, so I will be getting some line soon. But other than that, I'm done with ProStaff, like I said, unless it's electronics. But I'm looking forward to working with these companies and seeing how well I catch fish on those baits. I only have a couple places where I can throw crankbaits where I'm not worried about them getting hung up on the bottom. So I only throw crankbaits at certain ponds. It's hard to throw crankbaits at the mill pond. There's so much underneath the water. It's not very much water clarity, so I don't want to lose 10 crankbaits or whatever. I don't throw a lot of crankbaits there. I am going to go to a pond tomorrow where I can throw some crankbaits, so that is the plan, to use a few of these baits and see. I'm also going to use some of the baits that I got from Jekyll Baits before, and a couple of the baits I got from MJA Custom. So I'm going to be using those, primarily those hard baits in the future. I have those soft plastics from Bass Pro Shop, which I am not affiliated with. I just like their stickos. And I will be using some baits from Dwayne's Custom Bait Company in the future. Like I said, Ardent is my reel people, so I'm trying to add a few more Ardent reels to the mix. So can't wait for Torque Power Rods to get some more rods in. I will be using some of their rods very soon. And I'm still going to order my tournament jersey. That way when I do tournaments, I will have one. And I'll have all those ProStaff and sponsors on there. But I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, don't be afraid to send out emails. Just inquiring about ProStaff. Some will shoot you down. Others will say you need to get more followers. Others will say yes. So don't be afraid to send out emails and see if you can get some ProStaff if that is what you would like to do. You guys have a great night. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Plan to go fishing tomorrow, so hopefully I'll have a good video after tomorrow. You guys have a good night.